Right, today is an arm day. So starting off, I did 2 sets of everything, by the way. So starting off with heavy preacher curls. This is 40 kilograms. This is my second set. Going all the way to failure because your arms are a small muscle group, so they don't really tax the nervous system and they can recover easily. So smaller muscle groups you should push to failure. There's no real need to conserve your recovery resources for arms. All right, now you're gonna think, oh, Finn, you said this was an arm day. Well, yes, it's an arm day, but there's no reason why you can't hit some upper back and rear delts, since they're those muscle groups, they can handle as much volume as you can give them. So you should always be adding in more upper back and rear delt volume whenever you can. So if you're hitting an arm day, there's no reason why you can't do some rear delts as well. All right, going in for the wide grip row. You'll see it. I'm keeping my elbows as high as possible. Right, keeping my chest pushed against the pad, trying to get as strict as possible. And I'm just rowing with my elbows as high as I can to really try and target those traps, rear delts, all those upper back muscles, and without using the lower back. So this is very recovery friendly exercise to use, because I'm doing 3 times full body split. So in between, I've now added in 1 arm day because I want some bigger guns. Right, now in for the forearms. Don't skip forearm day, fellas. It's very important. So due to injuries, I've had some injuries to my left wrist. So it's far weaker than my right hand. And I know what you're thinking, there's a joke there somewhere. Don't say it. Right, so as you can see by my face, on the right hand, the weight is so much easier, but I've got to keep them balanced. So I need to restrict my stronger arm, the strength of my stronger arm, to what my left forearm is capable of. So eventually it'll catch up. All right, now incline hammer curls, right? Not flies. I know this is a fantastic angle. I'm still learning. All you can really look at is my lovely bright blue shorts. Here went to a set of 10, I think. Yeah, 6 to 10 reps for everything except for the rows. That was 12 reps. And yeah, working the brachialis. It's an important part if you want big guns. And more upper back. So I don't really know if this is an official exercise. I've seen Eddie Hall doing it with dumbbells. But I've done it. I've been doing it for a while just with the trap bar. I think it feels really good. And here's me post sauna sessions, looking all slippery and wet and glazed and sexy and pumped and veiny and vascular and huge and ripped. This is just what I like to do after a training session, after the sauna. But in the next segment, I'll talk about why I use the sauna and what I specifically do before the sauna. Onto the sauna and its benefits. So first of all, I fast. I train fasted, right? So that has already been shown to have to produce more of a release in growth hormone, right? And by the way, I'm just a bro scientist, yeah. So the thing about lifting is you need to experiment. You need to try things, because it's the science, the research catches up with what people have already discovered through trial and error, but not being tested in a lab, but they've just figured it out themselves. And then the science catches up and shows why that is. So when it comes to lifting, don't always just look at science books, blah, 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 literature, right? Just try shit for yourself, okay? So, fasted, high release and growth hormone, right? Do the session, then I get in the sauna, okay? 2 20-minute sessions, that's what I did today. I want to work up to 3. eventually. 3 20-minute sessions after each training session. But the sauna, that as well, causes you to have a huge release in growth hormone. I don't exactly know why. I'll have to look that up again, but it does. And testosterone. So I think that's a big part of why it helps you recover so much better. It would be even better if I had an ice bath as well, because then I would do back and forth hot and cold therapy. But yeah, that's why I use the sauna. Also, it's good for the brain, good for the mind, good for the your willpower, because it is tough, man. It's very hard when you're sitting in a 90-degree sauna and the time's going slowly. So you're going to help build your mind, build your willpower, build your ability to endure pain, which is going to make your life easier. So that's all it is for now. And see you in the next one. Peace.